Who's ready for some YouTube-specific comedy? Yeah! Alright, first things up. Who hates low bandwidth, am I right? Well, I mean, what's the deal with 280p anyway, right? Don't you hate when you're watching a video and after the ad plays, your video has to buffer? So it's going to be that for 5 minutes? Just brace yourself? No, I really love being here at VidCon. VidCon is one of my favorite places to be in the world. And the only thing that rivals me being at VidCon is being at the airport. I know a lot of people don't like being at the airport, but I love it because you get to see some of the best examples of first world problems that happen to people. Like I was talking to this guy, just like casual conversation while we're waiting for our flight. And he's just talking to me, he's like, yeah man, life is good, life is great. Got promotion, my dog loves me, and I bought a new car. Everything's going great with me. And then the airport patron said this over the loudspeaker. Ding! Everybody aboard flight 815, your flight has been delayed. And this guy freaked out. He's just like, how dare they? And then he did that thing where you're the angry walk, where your legs are just stiff and filled with anger. He did it. And I laughed a lot. No, life is really great. But the thing about life is that sometimes you can find yourself down on your luck. Like, looking at me, you wouldn't know that one time I had to go to the homeless shelter. Sorry for bringing the mood down. It's true. I had to go to the homeless shelter, and I'm talking to this guy. And his name was Tyrone. He's like, hey man, how you doing? I was like, I'm doing good, how are you? He's like, alright, you know, I'm just down on my luck, man. Made some life choices that I'm not proud of. But I'm working to do better. What are you doing here, man? Oh, I lost my keys? See, I was at Starbucks. I got a caramel macchiato. Next thing I know, I can't find my keys. So I came to the homeless shelter. And everything was fine. Okay, quick thing. The reason I wrote that joke was I was wondering, what percentage of homeless people are actually people who just lost their keys? Like, what if we're just the mental jerks who's just like, oh, that guy's digging in the garbage can. Maybe he's looking for his keys. We don't know. We're just judgmental. So, much like a lot of you, I too am a nerd, and I love superheroes. Superheroes, a round of applause for superheroes. And my favorite superhero would have to be Spider-Man because he's like relatable, okay? Because he saves the world and he has to deal with student loans. And Superman doesn't have to go through that, he just does it. And as a kid, like, I wanted to be Spider-Man. But as I've grown into an adult, I realized I couldn't be, I would be the worst superhero. First things first, the responsibility thing. Last week, I hit my snooze button 14 times in a row. I don't have the skills or the responsibility to be a superhero. Secondly, I would literally tell everyone that I am a superhero. I would have no super identity. Everyone would know it. I would be tweeting all the time, to save the village of children from the fire, and my costume smells like burning barbecue. Hashtag superhero problems, hashtag Ricky as Spider-Man. I would do it every single time. And I think the biggest reason why I couldn't be a superhero is because I feel like all my friends would ask me for favors all the time. Like, I feel like having superpowers is the equivalent of owning a truck. Like, people would always say, hey, Ricky, Spider-Man, what's up? So can you help me move, man? My friend, she invited me to this party. The party is, it was a historically themed party. It's like, hey, we're having a Mad Men 50s themed party. And I said, yeah, I can't go because I just have a personal rule. Because I don't go to parties themed before the 80s. Because this was thrown by history majors, so I didn't want acceptable racism to happen. Because these are history majors, so they are detail-oriented people. So I would walk into the room saying, hey Ricky, help yourself to this 3/5 slice of cake. Or if you need anything, go to the a separate but equal bathroom. Like, I just didn't want to open myself up to that kind of thing. So thank you so much, that's my time.
Ricky Anderson, the second